Welcome back to the amazing Final Fantasy VIII Let's Break. I should say Let's Break Final Fantasy VIII. It sounds better that way. Thank you so much for coming back. It has been a crazy week, and we have a lot to talk about today. Today is going to be very interesting. We just had the Game Awards yesterday. If you're watching this on YouTube, it was 3 days ago. We have a lot to talk about in terms of the Games Awards, so we're going to get right into it. But before we do that, let me remember what exactly we're doing here. Do we just get... yeah, we just got Tonberry. So now we are going to... I think we're just going to the lighthouse, right? To the... Unless there's something we want to do before that. Let me think here. Is there anything we can do now? I don't think so. I mean, I don't think going to the lighthouse locks us out of anything anyways, so we could just go do that. I think we need the Ragnarok to do most of anything. We could fight some Cactuars. Where are the Cactuars, so I know? They're like right around here, right? Is this it? That might be it. Alright, I'm doing ×3 because, good lord, this thing is so slow. I haven't been using ×3 too often, but man. Actually, I guess we have been using ×3 quite a bit, just not God mode. Hey, how's it going, Chimp? Good to see you, my man. Where's the Cactuar Island? I know it's around here. Is it over here? No. I thought it was by the desert. Because, like, Cactuars. Straight down from where I am. So over right here? No, that's not it. Down here? Probably on the other side of this. Or is this actually it? There's the lighthouse. I'm getting warm. I know it's around here. Getting hot. That's it, right? No. That's hot. Is it just that desert? But then I can't land here, right? So I gotta fight him like... Oh, this is it. So this is literally Cactuar Island. But I can fight him over here, right? Wait, can I fight him here? Or do I gotta be in the desert? I guess I could just walk. Tap, 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 tap. Okay. So we'll fight Cactuars for a minute, see how this goes. So they don't give experience if I just smack them up. Wow, they're gone. If I smack them up, they don't give experience, right? Or do I have to, like, break them? They gone. See, but I don't want to... I don't want to make any XP, though. Like, even if it's a small amount. Because it'll add up over time. Is there a way to, like, break them? That is not a cactuar. Actually, could I just card them? But then if they run away, then it's... then I lose it, right? Maybe I could, like... maybe I could, like, put them to sleep. And then... maybe I could, like, put them to sleep and then card them. If sleep even works. Did not work. That did not work. Okay, I don't know if they can be sleeped. Good 4 damage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait. Let me see. Let me look in the old strategy guide. See if there's anything we can do. Because I just thought it would be fun to, like, try to get through the whole game without getting any experience at all. So I'd rather not, even if it's a very small amount. Let's see. Cactuar. It says they have an 80% against sleep. So they can be put to sleep. It's just maybe a little difficult. And they can be carded. Let's try it again. I feel like I just got unlucky. Let's try it again. Yo, we got Mark with the beautiful 5 months and Solid with the 1 month. The brand new sub. No, Solid with the gifted sub to Warcheetah for the brand new. I was about to say, Solid ain't a brand new sub. Thank you, Solid, for the gifted sub. Warcheetah, welcome to the crew, my man. And Mark, thank you so much for the 5 months, dude. I love you. Wow, we got back attacked and then he ran. What? Excuse me, what? Put that boy to sleep. Put that boy to sleep. I know this works. Wow. This is hard. I cannot hit him. Seems like it should be easier to do. Yeah, let's try. I mean, I'm getting plenty of time. I'm not hitting them. Ooh, he's cool. Ooh, this guy gives water too. I wouldn't mind getting some of that. So, while we're doing this, let's talk Game Awards, because there's some juicy info about the Game Awards. So, for those of you that don't know, the Game Awards were last night, and you know, they were a thing. I don't care that much about the Game Awards. Like, I didn't really watch it. I just kind of like listened to it. But it's a cool show, and they had some really cool like stuff this year. But they do a lot of like, not a lot, but they do some like game announcements at the Game Awards as well. So it's not all just awards, but they do like announcements too. I wonder if I could. Oh, who has card? Does anyone have card? Does Zell not have card? Okay, yes. I was gonna say, someone should have card. Stop it. So probably the biggest funny award thing that happened. God, this guy's a jerk. Didn't expect him to be such a jerk. The biggest thing that happened that blew everyone's mind is Microsoft announced their new console at the Game Awards. And everyone was kind of like, what? A lot of people, you know, the Sony's been talking about the PS5 and Xbox has been talking about Project Scarlet. And they, you know, usually what happens is that Sony and Microsoft hype it up, talk about it. And then usually E3 will happen or somebody's conference will happen, and that's when they'll announce it, right? Well, Microsoft just kind of randomly dropped the new Xbox at the Game Awards. Just plop, there it is. What's going on? So that shocked everybody. And before I talk about the actual Xbox, this kind of sets a precedent for a lot of things. We've been kind of seeing the last couple, not really last couple of years, really just the last year. Companies are starting to move away from E3 and big game shows and more of just announcing stuff when they're ready to announce it. Nintendo's already been doing it for years, but now we're starting to see it with Sony and Xbox. Did I actually put him to sleep? Oh my god, I did it. Okay, do you think Demi works? So, we saw it this year with Sony backing out of E3. And we saw it with Nintendo, with them announcing the Switch on their own terms instead of doing it at E3. So it seems like we're starting to move away from let's hype everything and then do it at some big game show. And instead, we're seeing companies just kind of getting stuff done and then just releasing it or just talking about it when they feel like it's time to talk about it. Which is new, something we haven't really seen. So I kind of am interested to see where things go. What happens with Sony? Is Sony going to announce the PS5 at next year's E3? Are they going to announce it at their own conference? Or are they just going to drop it randomly, somewhere where we're not expecting it? So that's just kind of an interesting thing that I was thinking about. You know, what does this mean for the future? Are we going to stop seeing this kind of... console wars have been over for a long time. But are we going to see this move away from, everyone announces at the same time? Are we going to see this kind of move away from, everyone announces at the same time and more of this thing where, you just kind of follow each company separately, you know? So, just something I was thinking about. Okay, so... the new Xbox. Let's talk about this. So, first of all, Microsoft needs to fire whoever's doing their names, okay? It's not even a joke anymore, okay? We started off with Xbox, right? I always thought that Xbox was kind of silly. I didn't really like the name Xbox, even, you know, as a kid. I was like, that's kind of a dumb name. It sounds like I don't know, just the word box, sounds silly to me. But whatever, some people like the name. I feel like now, it's pretty, I don't know, it rolls off the tongue well, Xbox, that's fine. So, whatever, we got Xbox, right? Then we got the Xbox 360, which, back in the day, we always used to meme it, because that was the days of, 360 no-scoping noobs on Call of Duty 4. So the fact that it was called the Xbox 360 made us all laugh. But looking at it now, I feel like Xbox 360 isn't a bad name. Like, it definitely rolls off the tongue really well, and it's really memorable. And it has a naming gimmick that works. Like, they could have expanded upon it. So, like, I think Xbox 360 is okay. The problem is, they didn't expand on it. They called it the Xbox 360 and then left it. So, I don't know why, but that's what happened, right? So, then we got the Xbox One, which is the big one. The one that everyone made fun of. Everyone called it the X-Bone. No one knows why they called it the Xbox One. It's like the dumbest name ever. No clue. No one knows. The names that they came up with instead of Xbox One were even worse. So I'm glad they went with Xbox One. But, man, like, what were they thinking with that name, right? So, okay, they'll probably fix it, you know, later. Like, it won't, that'll be as bad as it gets. You know, it couldn't be any worse than Xbox One, right? Then they release the Xbox One X, which is their Pro version, like PS4 Pro, but it's Xbox One X. And at that point, we were all like, okay, they're just memeing us. Like, this has got to be on purpose. There's no way. Like, they're obviously naming it the most ridiculous thing ever just for publicity or something. Like, there's no way they came up with Xbox One X and they were like, that's it, ship it. So, at that point, I'm like, okay, they're just joking around. Like, this can't be an accident, right? So, so then when rumors of the PS5 started to emerge, Xbox says, we're working on Project Scarlet. And I was like, finally, guys. Like, I know that the project name never matches the actual name, but the fact that it was called Project Scarlet gave me some kind of inkling that it was going to be, like, some kind of new naming system. Like, maybe even they throw away Xbox completely, and this is like a brand new, because they were saying they want to go more PC route. They might even want to run it on Windows, which, good lord, I hope they don't. But, like, they're trying to do something completely new, right? So maybe they just throw out Xbox completely and they start calling it something else. Scarlet sounds like this really, like, imaginative, like, you know, different thing. So I was like, okay, you know, this is probably going to be good. Then the Game Awards come around, and suddenly Microsoft just comes out and they're like, hey, guess what? Project Scarlet, boom, it's done. Check this out. It's the Xbox Series X. What did you say? What did they say? Don't run that back by me again. What was that? Xbox Series X is the name of the new Xbox. What? What? That doesn't even sound better than the Xbox One. Like, first of all, does it even sound better? Right? Like, it doesn't even sound like I want the Xbox Series X over the Xbox One. That's probably the biggest problem I have with the name. Sure, it sounds stupid, but it should at least sound stronger or better than the previous model, right? Like, that's the whole point of naming something is you want it to sound like, oh, I need the next best thing. That's like naming 101. I don't care how stupid it sounds. It just needs to be something that you're like, yeah, I want that. And it does not feel that way at all. It feels like like a side project or something. Like, oh, get the Series X. Like, I don't know. It just didn't sound... It didn't sound right to me at all. Project Scarlet was just the project name, Hadouken. They never go with the project name. Everything always has a project name and it's just thrown out. But the sound of the project name just kind of gave me the inkling that it was going to be something different, but it was not. So yeah, first of all, it just doesn't sound like something I want to buy. Second off, what does series even mean in this way? Like, why the word series? I don't understand why they came up with the word series. At least with the Xbox One sounds like powerful, like the one that you gotta get, like it's the important one. series, I just don't even understand why that word is even used. What series? What? It's part of a series now? I'm confused. And what's weird is this is supposed to be like the Xbox that stands for a long time that you can like upgrade and stuff because it's gonna be built like a PC. So the last thing I would think it would be called would be series. So that name, like, I don't understand. Now, the other thing about the name is, like, maybe I'm crazy, okay? Let me know in the chat. Type 1 in the chat if you agree with me, okay? It's called the Xbox Series X, right? Why not call it the Xbox X Series? I know it sounds a little weird because you have to say Xbox X Series, but does that not sound better? Xbox Series X or Xbox X Series? Does that not sound better? Like, it's not rocket science. I literally just switched the words. Like, I don't know. It just sounds better to me. It sounds like it flows better to me. It's a little weird saying Xbox X Series, but that still sounds way better to me than Xbox Series X. So it's like they could have just flipped their words and it would have already sounded better. So I don't know. That like blew my mind. But anyways, past the name, it looks interesting. It looks like a computer, which we all expected. I don't think I can cast Firaga without killing him. I don't know how much health they have. It looks like a PC tower. Like, if you look up the picture, it looks like a PC tower, which, you know, I'm not surprised by. I think the only thing that I'm worried about in terms of, like, if they sell this thing or not, I think they need to do a really good job separating it from PCs. There needs to be a reason. They need to come out with a reason as to why I need to buy the Xbox Series X and not just buy a PC. Because to me, it's like, if it's going to be that close to a PC, people are just going to keep their PC. Like, a lot of people already have a PC. They're probably just going to keep their PC. We need a reason to run out and buy this thing day one, and I don't know if they've really given us an answer to that yet. So that would be my only complaint, is that they need something that, like, this is why you need to buy this, you know? So we'll see. We'll see what they do. Botox box. The Botox box. So yeah, we'll see. Because, like, right now, if they keep going where they're going, which is like, oh, every game is going to be accessible on the Xbox Series X and Windows, then why not just get Windows? Why not just keep your computer that you've, like, sunk $2,000 into? And you might as well just... Because a lot of people that play Xbox are, like, PC gamers. That's kind of the whole idea, is, like, it's more with PC games. But there needs to be a reason to, like, own it, right? So, I mean, I guess maybe the biggest reason is that you can put this thing in your living room. You know, like, you can play Skyrim on your PC, and then you can go to your living room and play Skyrim on your Xbox because it's in the living room and your PC is probably not in your living room. So that's, like, I guess the biggest reason. But I feel like there needs to be something else. There needs to be, like, oh, this thing is, like, you know, super nice to watch Netflix on, and super nice to... We have all these apps that work really well in your living room, and maybe give it, like, some smart technology, which I think they're working on. I think they want to do that. Give it, like, a lot of smart tech to make it more like a home console, not even like a gaming console, but like a home console. It does a lot for your entertainment stand. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I want to see, like, what it does in terms of that. I mean, I'm not an Xbox guy, so I'm probably not going to be buying this thing. But I'm just talking, like, for in you know, pretending like I'm a Microsoft fan here for a moment. That's what I want to see out of it. So we'll see what happens. So that was that. That's probably, like, the biggest news. Just because it was, like, out of the blue. you know, crazy. There were some other announcements, but we'll get to those later. The only other announcement I want to talk about right now is the Final Fantasy VII Remake trailer, because I know everyone wants to know my opinion on that. It was good. They didn't show anything new. Really. It was pretty much all the same, like, no new, like, bosses or fights or anything. It was pretty much... It almost looked like most of the gameplay was, like, from other trailers. But they showed a lot of Cloud's voice acting and a little bit of, like, what we can expect from his character. And it all sounded really good. I liked it a lot. He's very, like, off-putting. Especially to Eris. Which... I don't know how I feel about that, actually. Because I always felt like... Because you can be either nice or mean to Eris at the beginning. And I always thought that the canon was more of him being nice. Because at that point, he's Zack Cloud. So I always figured like he'd be nice to Eris and then be like, oh, what promise to Tifa? But in the trailer, they kind of went the other way, where he was mean to Eris, and then like Tifa, he was nice to. He was like, I made a promise, so I'm here for you. So I found that a little weird. Like, they kind of switched it. But I don't think it's necessarily bad. I think maybe they're just going for more of like a... Cloud is nicer to Tifa, but doesn't really know... Still doesn't know, like, what's going on kind of thing. So I don't know, we'll see. But it seems like they're going for a little more of a different spin, where, like, he's really nice to Jessie and Tifa, but, like, kind of mean to Eris. Which, like I said, I always thought the canon was the opposite, but it's not necessarily, because they're all multi-choice in the game. So you can't necessarily say it's not canon, because technically you could choose that. He woke up, which is a problem, because I hit him. But yeah, it's all multi-choice in the original game, so they can go either way with it. I just thought it was kind of weird that they chose that exact path. There is a chance that in the remake it is a choice as well. Yeah, we got experience there. There is a chance that in the remake, you know, they give us the same choices. Oh, it doesn't give experience, okay. I thought because I zapped him I got experience, but I guess not. I need some sleep on the girl. Oops, I didn't mean to take all. There we go. So, yeah, that was that. I thought it was good. It looked good. I like Cloud's voice actor a lot. I know a lot of people were complaining about it originally. I think it's better now. Seems like a lot of people said it's better now. So, yeah, I liked it. I also really liked Barrett's line. They gave Barrett a line where he was talking about, it was the elevator scene, where he talks about the planet to Cloud. And he was really, like, he was really firm about it, but at the same time, he wasn't, like, screaming his head off. And I kind of liked that. I didn't know how they were going to do it, if they were just going to have him, like, just going completely insane. Or if, like, he was going to be more tempered. I was afraid that he was going to be not mad at all. Like, I was really, really afraid that he was just going to be like, Cloud, the planet's dying. And not, like, be super, super emotional about it. Because I feel like the whole point of the scene is that he's, like, super emotional about it. But, no, it sounded great. He was like, Cloud, the planet's dying. Are you going to do anything about it? I kind of wanted to hear Cloud be like, nah. But yeah, that made me excited, because one of the biggest thing, probably the biggest thing I'm excited about for the entire remake is Barrett's scenes. Because I think Barrett has the best scenes in Midgar. So if the game is going to be just Midgar, that's what I'm looking forward to the most, is the Barrett scenes. And that got me pretty excited. So, that was definitely good. Solid, thank you for the gifted sub to Major for the brand new sub. And Nitro Spark, thank you for the 11 months. Said, I know I haven't been on lately on Twitch due to school, finals, but I'm here now, so let's have some fun. I'm down, my man. These cactars suck. Yeah, we might want to do this after, like later, because these cactars are kind of jerks. I wanted to do a little bit now, just because we're talking about the Game Awards anyways. But real quick, before we continue with the Game Awards, is there anything else I should do now before I go to the lighthouse? Because I was thinking, like, because this is the first time we have access to, like, the whole map, minus the stuff you have to fly to. So is there anything I should do now? I don't really want to do the Chocobo stuff. Like, I don't think it's really necessary. I don't know if you get anything from the Chocobo stuff that's worth doing at all. I think I need to go lose the... Oh no, I did lose the right card to Queen. So where is she now? I forget where she went. It might have been Timber. Or Bambalam. Do you guys remember where she went? I think it might have been Bambalam. Let's go see. Yeah, I'd like to do the whole Queen quest. I mean, I already started it, so. Let's go an emblem. My week was good. Also, Sal, thank you for the gifted sub to Shazrock for the 2 months. Welcome back, my man. And thanks for the bit, Taroni. I think she went to Dalit the first time. But then she went to Bambalam, I think. So anyways, so here we go. Let's talk about the actual Game Awards. So, the winners of the Game Awards. Game of the Year was between Sekiro, Control, Death Stranding, Resident Evil 2, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and The Outer Worlds. And Sekiro won. So Sekiro is our Game of the Year. I haven't played Sekiro yet, but I'm super excited to play it because I'm playing Nioh right now and absolutely loving it. And I know Sekiro is similar. There's a lot of differences, but it's similar. So I'm really excited to play Sekiro. I'm not super surprised it won Game of the Year. I heard nothing but really great things about it. I don't feel like any of those other games really were like better than it either. That list of Game of the Year nominees feels really skimpy. Like, we really just did not have a lot of like huge banger games this year. A lot of the games that were supposed to come out this year got delayed, like Doom. So I feel like that's a big part of it. Is like, we were supposed to have a lot of good games this year and it just didn't happen. A lot of them just never came to fruition. But yeah, man, like, Death Stranding was like not even oh, I forgot this dude's kind of like chilling over here. Where am I going? Oh, I was gonna check. Well, I wasn't gonna check Dalit. I know it's not Dalit. I was gonna check Timber, and then I was gonna check Bambalam, which is the thing I'm driving. I want to check Timber first, because I know where she actually is in Timber. I think. Actually, I don't know where she hangs out in Timber. I'd have to imagine like here or something. I mean, Timber's not that big, so she's not here. She probably ain't anywhere. How's it going, Atiru? My wallet's gonna be screaming in pain next year. Yeah, next year is gonna be honestly pretty crazy. March is gonna be out of control. Like, March is gonna be insane. I forget the other game that's coming out, but Doom and Final Fantasy VII Remake are coming out in March. Something else is coming out in March too. I forget what. Okay, so where does the Queen hang out here? Oh yeah, Half-Life is coming out in March. And Last of Us 2 in April. Yeah, it's gonna be the first couple months of next year is gonna be nuts. Is she in the library? She never hangs out in the garden? I thought she said she went to... Oh wait, she went to Bambalam, the city, not the garden. That makes more sense, doesn't it? That'd be cool if she actually went to the garden. Guess that doesn't make much sense though. How would she catch it? she just like jumps on and like climbs up it. Okay, what was our next thing? So Sekiro was Game of the Year. Action Game of the Year. Apex Legends, Astral Chain, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Devil May Cry 5, Gears 5, and Metro Exodus. Devil May Cry 5 won. That's kind of, again, another pretty skimpy list. Call of Duty Modern Warfare was kind of like mixed. Astral Chain is a really good game, but indie. Which, I mean, that's not like a negative, but just saying it's an indie game. Apex Legends was good, but has been ruined. Devil May Cry 5 was mostly well received. Gears 5 I don't know a ton about. Metro Exodus I didn't even realize came out this year. It feels like Metro Exodus has been out forever. Where is actual Balam? Over here, right? Can I like go to Balam without this garden getting mad at me or something? Because I remember that one time I walked in the garden and it like started that cutscene, but I guess that's after the lighthouse. Okay, well I know where she is here. Oh yeah, see, so does this like start this whole thing or what? Yeah, we can't actually go here yet, I don't think. Actually, we might be able to. Yeah. But do I want to do this yet? Because I haven't even gone to the lighthouse yet. So I don't know if I want to, like, do this whole... I mean, yeah, I guess there's no reason not to. I didn't realize you could do these, like, out of order. Also, the queen isn't here. I wonder if it's because the soldiers are being soldiers. God, I gotta remember how to do this. This stupid, like, puzzle. So yeah, I don't know how you guys feel about Devil May Cry winning action game, but there you go. Independent game. Baba Is You, Disco Asylum, Katana Zero, Outer Wilds, and Untitled Goose Game. And Disco Asylum won, which is interesting. I've never even heard of Disco Asylum. And Outer Wilds was like super popular and super good, and Untitled Goose Game like took over the internet for a couple weeks. So I'm not really sure why either of those didn't win. But maybe someone can enlighten me as to why Disco Asylum is like the greatest thing ever, because I haven't even heard of it. Isn't there like something I have to do with these cars? I forget. There's this guy and the dog. These guys are kind of suspicious. Okay, now we're looking for the captain. You can walk from that screen to the one on the left and back until the guys move. Like this. Oh. There you go. Thanks, Minuit. Appreciate it. And enjoy the gifted sub from Solid. And S-Swing, they give you the 13 months. And Solid, they give you the other gifted sub, the Major 88 for the brand new sub. Dude, Solid's on a roll this morning. Thank you, thank you. These guys are bosses, so I don't think I can break them, but I'll try once. Also, what do you have to draw? Nothing really. Oh, nice, it worked. I don't really need aura magic, but I don't get to draw it very often, so because of my level, so I might as well take the advantage. Plus, I'm getting a lot of it because of my crazy magic stat now. You'll have to make sure to mug him too. So let's see, what else we got? Yeah, independent game winner was a little weird. Art direction winner. We got Control, Death Stranding, Gris, Sayonara Wild Hearts, Sekiro, and Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. And, Control won. Which, I find it a little weird that Control won against, Death Stranding, or Legend of Zelda. But I guess in terms of art direction, it makes sense. lot of people are pretty excited about Control, so I thought Zelda automatically won everything. Time to get serious. She has a lot of great stuff to grab. Especially life. I really have not done much to boost my defense. I'm surprised I'm not, like, taking much damage at all. I need to flip my, well, I guess I could leave it. I was gonna say I should go back to, like, active and fastest battle speed, but because I use ×3 so much, it's actually kind of nice. I don't remember if Arrow's really any good. I don't think Arrow's really that great, but something different to grab. I just really enjoy collecting in this game, I've realized. Like with the cards and everything, it's like, I just enjoy collecting in this game. That's probably the best thing about this game, is just collecting stuff. Most of it you're not going to need because you can be broken with just a few things, but... How's it going, WD? Can you mug, again? I guess you can. It's also kind of nice that I really only have to use Cure because we're such a low level that it does enough. Yeah, Zell's fine. Don't you worry about Zell, he's doing alright. He just drank a little too much coffee. He's gonna be alright. He's gonna make it. Who we got for Pandemonium? Have we? I think we named someone after Solid already. Solid with a gifted sub to Overlord for the 9 months. You got that double Buster Sword badge. Congrats. Yet another gifted sub from Solid. He is on a rampage this morning. Holy cow. Thank you so much, Solid. And thank you for the gifted emotes in the chat as well. Let's see. Oh, I know what you can be called. Perfect. The future of gaming. So let's see what we got next. Audio design winner. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Control, Death Stranding, Gears 5, Resident Evil 2, and Sekiro. You'll never guess who won. Obviously, Call of Duty. I always think to myself, what game has the best audio design? Always go back to Call of Duty. My favorite sound effect is Revive Stranding. We should go to Trebia Garden. Alright, let's not say we did. Okay, can we just, like, go back here now? Will the queen be here? There she is. Alright, let me save first. Go back. Yo, Kalamuna with the $20. Holy cow. Let's see some foam fingers in the chat. Thank you so much. Yeah, we finished the CC quest. We actually need to go back and play more cards with them, but now that they're unlocked, you know, I can do that whenever. But I want to go back and win, like, all the cards from them, because there's definitely some I'm still missing. I've been watching your challenges and mods of Final Fantasy VII on YouTube a lot recently. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. So it looks like she's not telling me to lose a card. Do I need to lose a specific card to her again? See you, Devil. Yeah, so she doesn't have a specific card, so am I, like, done with her now, or what? Let's see. I know someone dropped the link for her. Yeah, let's see. Looks like I need to lose the Chikobo card. I need to lose the Chikobo card, but I don't have the Chikobo card, so that's the problem here. Where do we get the Chikobo card? This might actually be from Chocobo stuff. Oh, yep. The northern tip of Centra in a place called the Grandity Forest, which is the large continent on the east side of the map. It is impossible to take Blame Garden over to this continent because there is nowhere to land. The only way to get to the Forest of Solitude is by riding a Chocobo over to Centra. So I need to get a Chocobo. So how would this work? How would I get a Chocobo over there? Start off in the roaming forest. Where's the roaming forest? There it is. North of Trabia Garden. Okay. Let's go do some chocobos. How's it going, Mammoth? I was just saying I'm not going to do chocobos until I'm like need to for some reason, and here we are. So there's a forest around here somewhere. It's over here maybe. It's not over there, right? Trabia. There it is. Alright, I gotta remember how this works. Are you gonna charge me? Okay, so, circle to sound it. Square to use the... What? That was easy. Oh, wait, nope, you left. God dang, he stole my whistle. I don't get it. I'm supposed to have one left, but like, every time I get this one alone, he just goes away. I guess it's not allowed to be that one. What do you mean I stole my whistle? Bro. This is some BS. Bro, no matter where I go, they all just go. Like, I can't get... What? No matter which one I do, they all just go. I'm so lost. It seems like it's just these three. Okay, now I got two. What? I'm trying to figure this out, but man, is it weird. Like, no matter what I do, that middle one just kind of goes. I don't see any other spots. I only see these 4 spots, and they all do the same thing. Except this one will give me 1. Or 2, rather. Final Fantasy VIII in a nutshell. I'm trying to figure this out, but it's weird. Yeah, pretty much. How's it going, adventure? Like, I only see 4 detect spots. 3 of them just drop all 3 chocobos no matter what. And this one drops 2. That's not going to get me to 1. I don't think it can go all the way. I don't think it can go all the way down here. Oh, wait. Oh no. Did I get played? Wait, that's 1. Wow. I hate this game. This game sucks. Where's my 48 bits? This game sucks.